Hello, welcome to my very first Q&A video. It's not very good. I didn't get very many questions asked, and the ones that people did ask were actually, really hard. I didn't pay attention in biology and just drew pictures of corn members hard, so I don't know any of this stuff that I probably should know. Anyways, I'm gonna learn it now. One question was, why is the sky blue? And I recalled in school that a teacher said it was because it was a refraction of light from the ocean. And I believed that, and I thought that for many years. But according to Google, the sky is blue on a cloudless day. The sky is blue because there's molecules in the air that from the sun has different light. There's blue and red and yellow or something, and for some reason molecules in the air scatter blue light from the sun more than the other light, but when the sun is setting, the blue light is refracted away, so then you see the red and the orange, which makes a lot more sense. I don't know why my teacher said it was because of the ocean, and I'm kind of ashamed that I believed that for so long. Yeah. Okay, so on to the next question. Why does the sun rise in the east and set in the west? That's because of Earth's rotation. Earth rotates east. So then at the end of the day, the sun and the moon and everything is in the west, but at the beginning of the day, they're in the east because of the Earth spinning. Okay. I'm obviously not supposed to become a science teacher. Yeah. Then there was another question, a really complicated, long riddle. A murderer is condemned to death, and on his day of execution is placed in front of 3 doors. Behind the first door is a straight drop into a raging fire pit. Behind the second door are armed marksmen poised to shoot at whoever steps through. And behind the third door is a straight drop into a lion's den, where the lions haven't eaten for more than a year. Which of the 3 doors is the safest to step through? So, a murderer is condemned to death, and he has 3 choices: a fire pit, armed marksman, or a lion's den where the lions haven't eaten for more than a year. So I'm not really sure how long lions can survive without food, but I'm guessing not longer than a year. So probably the lion's den, because they're all going to just be dead in there. Anyways, am I right? But if you want to look at it from a different perspective, you could say it's safest for us, for the murderer to go in the other 2 rooms, because then he will die and then we will be safe from the murderer. But for the murderer, it would be safest for him or her to go where the dead lions are. I don't know. It's kind of like not really a riddle. It's just more like a test to see how carefully you read things. And I got lucky because most of the time I'm not really even paying attention. But don't tell anyone. Shh. Okay. And then the other question was, where do babies come from? Which you should probably go ask your parents and not me. But I will give you a very thorough explanation of where I believe babies come from. Okay, so when two people, they don't even have to like each other, they don't even have to know each other's names. When two people meet and decide to hold hands and kiss at the same time, they both, the man transfers his cooties to the woman, and then the next time a woman drinks water, then there's a cabbage patch far away in a very isolated area in Antarctica, built underground, and it's attended to by storks. And the moment the woman drinks water and ingests the cooties within her body, they receive a notification on their handheld device, which they've had for many years because the storks are actually aliens from a different planet. Anyways, then a diamond starts to grow in the cabbage patch, and eventually it turns into a baby, and then the storks fly the baby and they deliver them all to the nearest hospitals, and then the mothers fake undying pain and torture just to get attention, because we all know that all women are crazy, but in reality, the doctor just gets it from the storks from Antarctica, and then he takes it and he says, "Here's your beautiful baby," and the woman and the doctor never ever tell anyone that it's all a facade for attention and sympathy. So, if you don't want to have a baby, do not hold anyone's hands and do not kiss, because cooties are a very dangerous disease. And that's where babies come from. Actually, just don't listen to anything I just said. Go ask your parents. And no holding hands or kissing.